Hello again. We caught another nice weekend day, so we thought we'd head to the coast. This time we headed out just south of Russian Gulch. Um, Found a nice trail that cut through just a small canopy of trees. We did notice a lot of blackberries growing, but there's also a lot of poison oak that was coming up. Um, I'll show you a little bit about the difference because they're similar, but they're not the same. Obviously, poison oak's not the one you want to mess with, although blackberries can be a bit of a problem too. Anyway, we headed down through the canopy of trees. It's really a cool place. Um, you can see that it's like pretty sheltered in here, and then it cuts through. There was some damage from trees falling down from past storms, but overall, it's a really neat place to come walk through. Then it opens up into an overlook where you can see to the north is actually Russian Gulch, and then we went out to the south, just south of Russian Gulch to a spot that I had scoped out about a week ago. And the only problem with today is the swells were starting to pick up. It was low tide, but the swells were picking up pretty quickly. And I felt like if we didn't get into the water pretty quick, we probably wouldn't be fishing much in this area today. So this is a spot I thought I'd try out first. I was going to go down this little area, but upon further review, it was definitely steeper than I wanted to try. So I looked around a little bit. My goal is to get down on those lower rocks and fish from there. I did have to backtrack, went down around some small rocky knolls, and sure enough, there was a really easy spot to get around and access those rocks below me there. And so once I got down there, I threw on some squid. Um, Nothing hitting the squid. Tried some shrimp and had one little bite with shrimp, but nothing to write home about. Uh, the swells are just really, really strong today. And anytime I threw my line out, it was just getting carried around and bumped around in this little small cove. So like I said, it was low tide. We had a kind of a west northwest swell. And so even though this is a south-facing cove, that west swell came in there and kind of disrupted any plans I had of fishing. So I did meet a couple guys. They're sitting up there on the bluff, and they had been there about 3 hours and got 3 fish. But he said, usually it's not as slow as it was today. I didn't even bother trying soft baits here because it just was too strong a surge, and I didn't think fish would be hitting anything like that. So I fished around here. I moved a little bit to my left. There was another little rocky outcrop that I could cast out to, but geez, it was just getting sloppier by the minute with with the tide coming in and the swell getting bigger. And there was a report that the swells would pick up. I didn't think it would be as quickly as it did, but they came in a lot faster and a lot stronger than I thought. I fished here probably, yeah, like I said, about an hour and a half. I tried several different places. I didn't even bother with soft baits. I didn't think anything would be hitting those, not in this kind of surge. And that water was just really kind of frothy. I did go down just south of here. I thought I had another spot I could try, but as you can see, that's a no.
So here's a little something I like to do so I was fishing right in here, and as you can see, this is pretty much south facing but to the west, so that was a problem. So what I did know is down here was another spot that is completely, this part right here is completely shielded, and so if I could get down in here, maybe fish through here, you can see where the kelp beds are and the channels. I thought maybe we could catch some fish in there. This would be all washed out, but this right here should fly. So we headed down there to give it a try, and that's where we're gonna go. Okay, so Nick's baiting his hook. What are you putting on there?
Shrimp. Shrimp.
Shrimp is it is. Daniel's right behind him. You getting any bites, Daniel?
Got a few nibbles. Not that big of a bite though.
All right. So we're in the shade. We're protected. It's really windy, and if you look over there, you can see there's like a lot of white water. It's coming from the northwest. So we've got a southeast facing cove, which is working great. We have like no wind here. It's all protected. Reel down, Nick. Get some tighter line. There he is.
Got one.
Yeah.
It's a small one though.
Good job, bud. Good one? Keep reeling. Reel!
I'm trying.
I don't know how you did not flop him off of there. I don't know how you did that.
Oh gosh, that was hard.
Good job. Good fish.
A little bit bigger than that one.
All right. There we go. Oh.
Get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Nice.
There he is.
Wow.
Nice one.
Let me come see this. Jeez, he's the beauty.
A beauty. A nice one. We'll keep that one. And your mom's wanting to go home here pretty quick, so we gotta get out. Oh, get out of here. Sorry, dude.
Hey,
Sorry.
how dare you, Paul? Kill the fish.
Good job.
All right.
Thanks for filming, Nick.
You're welcome.
Got one, Daniel? That's a baby one.
I know.
What the devil? All right, let's get that one off and we got to get out of here. Good job, though. Okay, we got 4 really nice perch today. Wasn't expecting to get much. It was pretty rough every place we went, but these guys were in a place in a cove by a beach, and yeah, there was a lot of them. So we got these and about 3 more that we let go in about an hour. So we're going to clean them up, fry them up, have some dinner. So I want to show you a close-up of poison oak versus blackberries, which you'll find quite a bit around Mendocino. So what I'm looking at right now, this is poison oak. It's got the smooth leaves, shiny-ish. It also has like smooth edges. Now here, without touching the black oak, poison oak, this is blackberry. It also has 3 leaves, but you can see that serrated edges. And that's the difference. The other thing you can always tell is the underside of them has the thorns. You can see them running down there. But there's no thorns, as you can see, on the poison oak. And this time of year it's nice and green, but in the fall it turns bright red. And there's also, this one has gone into like a flowering, and then there'll be these berries, kind of sometimes greenish, and they turn kind of white by the fall. But that's how they spread mostly. But this stuff is just tenacious. It's everywhere. Here's a little piece down here you can see growing, and there you can really see how 3 leaves, and it almost looks like blackberry, but it's not. It's definitely got a different shade to it. The blackberry is just a duller color overall. But there is one thing, you know, along the coast, and I had it in the video, it does turn kind of reddish, even in the summers, which might make it look like it's poison oak, but it's actually blackberries. So there you have it. It's all over the place here. Poison oak, blackberry.